And good morning from the Utica Curling Club. It's the final game of this 2023 edition of the Mitchell Bonspiel. And we're bringing you a final championship game between Oakville playing Redstones and Navan playing Yellowstones. Roger Roulette here.
Good morning, everybody. Dave Craig Nolan alongside. This should be a fantastic game. I've watched curling. I watched the curling games, a ton of curling this weekend, and I'll tell you what, for amateur curlers, this has been a phenomenal weekend of curling. Some surprises, I must say. Some teams, I think the teams that are here earn their way here, and they played great, and some teams maybe that should be here or close to being here had a couple of disappointments along the way, but that's the game of curling, and really looking forward to a great game. Oakville is skipped by Matt Hames. Third is Scott Bailey, and Steve Bailey's the second, and Stu Card, a sub for the team and a member of the Utica Curling Club, has played lead for them all but one game this weekend. And Navan for the Yellow Rocks, that's Kelly Oka. And Skip Jason Cam is the third. Mark Stetsky is the second, and David Scott is the lead. This should be a really great game. I'm expecting this is going to be one of those games, Roger, I think, where every stone's going to count.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to our fabulous ice crew that works long yeoman's hours trying to create good ice for us to play on here, and it's not easy, folks. It's a lot of hours of preparation, and hats off to our ice crew. I always say I'm a loose member of the ice crew here, and it's a labor of love sometimes, but hats off to them. They've provided us with good ice all weekend. And a shout out to Anthony Amodio in the kitchen with his kitchen staff and wait staff served fabulous food all weekend, and we're really blessed to have them. So shout out to them as well. And our volunteer bar crew who was on the job all weekend sometime or another. So
long hours.
Man, oh man, kudos to them. Sit back and enjoy. We're always willing to get feedback from people watching and listening, telling us if we've got a good feed going here. Roger at the controls, and we're ready to go here. Looks like Navan's gonna throw first. Looks like fast ice right out of the box here, Roger. Going right down. Probably going to touch the rings, I think, before it comes to a stop.
Going to be just on.
And it just looks like a biter there to start. So pretty quick, pretty fast real estate here to begin the game. Takeout attempt here from Stu Card. Very nice sweep there from Scott Bailey. Straightened it right out. Looked like Stu might have been a little narrow off the get-go. Well done.
Almost rolled on the rings, just off. Splittable.
Mm-hmm. Nice spot to be with Hammer.
No, they're taking a look.
No, they're taking a look, and I guess it's just touching.
I guess they agreed it's on.
Yeah. It's funny how the camera at our angle looks like there's a little daylight there.
Yeah, we can see a little white space, but
they've got a better look at it than we do.
Just a reminder, our final here is 10 ends. Not the usual 8. And
nice takeout there.
Yep, rolled it back to the middle.
David Scott. Now these games like this, a little feel-out process at the beginning of the game, trying to find weight, how fast the ice is, how curly it is off the get-go. A lot of little nuances to the game of curling.
And burn some of the frost off here in the first end.
Sure.
Nice board weight shot from Stu Card.
It's been dynamite all weekend.
Kind of roll that to the other wing. We'll try the other side for a while.
He said he was having a ball the other night. After one of the games. They were having a conversation about who was in the event of the Briar and playing some of the curlers here have a pretty high resume of playing in provincials up in Ontario. So kind of neat to be a part of that for Stu.
This was a bit tight, but they pulled it out.
They did at that. Right on the nose. Mark Stetsky, nice throw here. First one. Everybody getting limbered up here in the first end. Steve Bailey's first rock of the day.
A lot of ends to go. I don't think they'll mind burning off an end here.
It's sure shaping up that way. Wow, this is curling hard. He might miss this. Wow.
Just noodled it.
Yeah. And it's going to stay on over there. Okay. Kelly Oak is going to try and split the house and force Oakville to take a force of one here. Would be the plan. You know, when you watch the game of curling, Roger, I think that you could vouch for this. The guys whose delivery are more balanced and more solid tend to have better direction with their stones.
Well, for sure.
You know, that balance issue is a key thing when throwing a curling rock. And all these guys so far look like you couldn't knock them off their feet. So nice stone there from Mark. 1-2, house is split. Force is on for Oakville.
Ways to go, though.
Ways to go, yep.
Never a guarantee here.
Steve's first rock came up real hard on him.
Oakville now needs a half shot somewhere to get their blank back in order.
Looks like it's coming right back to the nose. Just off. Nice throw there. Oh, they switched the order on us here, Roger. Looks like Jason Cam's going to be skipping today. And Kelly Oak is going to be playing third today. Right? Sure looks that way. Kelly's calling the game and throwing third rocks.
Yeah, he did yesterday.
Okay, he did, okay.
Yep.
I didn't see their game yesterday, so. And Jason Cam holding the broom here for him. Good shot. Might lose this one.
And there's your half
He's
shot.
working it hard. And it looks like he got it off the rings. Yes, he
So
did.
there's your half shot, and now the blank's back in order. Scott Bailey was ready to go before Matt put down the broom. And this is going to overcurl. Didn't get out there.
Wow.
Now the force is back on if they can stuff another one in.
Same sound problem. Kelly Oko try and get another rock on the park as far away from this other yellow rock as they can. Certainly to try and put the force back in place. I think it's pretty good. They're not too concerned with the weight here. That's going to work out just fine for Kelly. Good shot. No double there. Tough double. Not impossible, but not the case. See if Scott Bailey can straighten his throw out here a little bit on the other side. And it looks pretty good. Right back to the nose. Nice shot. We'll keep you up to date on the other finals that are going on here. Got 5 other games going on in the shed. Nice to see all 6 sheets going all weekend. Great tournament, great atmosphere. Jason Cam looking to get the force back on here if he can hit and stick. taking this red rock out. Oh my.
A little soft.
Indeed. I think he's got it, but I don't know if he's sticking around. No, I think this is going away. That's unfortunate there for Jason.
Now the blank's back in order again.
Yep, Oakville will waste no time getting rid of that yellow rock. Matt Hames, first stone of the day. Skip for Oakville, also a member of the Utica Curling Club. Looks pretty good. Looks like he's going to get right to the nose, even a little roll in. Very nicely thrown. Jason Cam throwing skip rocks today for, I guess they've been doing that. Rogers informed me they've been doing that all weekend, I guess, where Kelly's calling the game and throwing third rocks, and Jason's holding the broom for Kelly when he's throwing and throwing skip rocks. Looks pretty good. It's going to roll in just a little. Very nice. Good throw there from Jason.
And force Matt to make the blank here.
Yep. 10-end game, no blood here in the first end.
You have to be very happy to get the hammer on the even ends here. Still early.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of curling to come.
Uh-oh. I don't know if he's going to lose this one.
Nah, it's going to go.
Is it going to go? Maybe.
It's got to go hard.
Maybe
Nope,
not.
stuck on.
I think he's stuck on there, yeah. So not exactly, Matt's not particularly happy with that. I think he would like to roll out and blank the end, but Oakville's going to take a 1-0 lead. And I think if you're Navin, you got to be happy with that outcome, Roger.
You got their force.
Yep. Second end we go.
For those of you watching, if you're confused about our live scoreboard, a lot of teams, well, every team except for the A final has agreed to curl 8 ends, so they've hung 2 ends. So they didn't curl really fast. They just hung their first 2 ends. They're playing 8.
Nice lead rock there from Stu Card. Again, continuing his excellent play as he has all weekend. Looks like we're going to try and establish draw weight here for Navin. And David Scott will try and give them a read here as to what the speed is coming this way with their outturn. Got a good crowd here in the warm room this afternoon for our finals of the Mitchell. Good looking shot here from David Scott. Weight's perfect. They're beating it up, trying to get it behind cover here. Very nice. Right to the top of the 4-foot. Beautiful shot. Matt looking for Stu to freeze with his second rock here. Line is getting better. It's a little outside. Boy, the line's getting real good. It's a little toasty, I think. He's going to make contact with it and quite possibly shove it on, but it's a good shot here. Very nice shot, Stewie. Not bad. Moved it off the forefoot. Just a little heavy, but a good throw just the same. What do you like here? You like to slide under the guard here?
Hit and roll or sit two?
Sure, absolutely. It's pretty much on the same line that Stu's rock was on.
Yeah, it's hanging.
And this one is just still outside the 4-foot line. Trying to push it here is Mark Stetsky. And he did nudge it behind the guard. So unfortunate miss there for Navin and a good miss for Oakville.
Yep, don't mind taking this rock off. Even though it's behind T line, you got one top 4 buried under a guard.
Steve Bailey now, his first rock of the second end. Line's a little tight here. Sweep. Front end's working it hard.
Oh boy, they got to go.
They got to go real hard. No, it looks okay. They straightened it out enough, I believe. It's by. Good shot. Great sweep. Really well swept stone. Well swept. I thought he was a little tight out of his hand, Roger.
Yeah, they held that straight.
Chat room's open, folks.
Time to clear the guard.
Again, tight out of hand. Jason Cam jumping it right away, straightened it right out.
I need to push it.
Yeah.
Try to get a double. They're going to nut it.
And
Not quite what they had in mind.
No. No. Oh, Matt will guard up here. Curling game's a funny game if you can, if you're throwing guards and you execute your guards, usually things are going good.
And they're throwing early in the end.
No kidding. It's just about on the line that he wanted and called for. Just inside the 4-foot.
Oh, we're curling just a hair.
Just a bit. Yep, it is.
Pretty good spot.
Not bad.
Don't double peel that.
Yep. Funny when you watch experienced curlers, there's no hesitation as to what he needs to do here. He's got to open up the front end so he can get at these red stones. Mark Stetsky will attempt that with his second rock.
Needs about a half a rock here. Everything should go. They come up to nose. There's a lot of curl in that line.
Mm-hmm. This one's just going to go in. Good shot.
That opens it up. And spun one on. It's a bonus.
Indeed. Matt will regard, I believe. Yep.
Sitting two, keep him busy.
This one's a little heavier than the first, than Steve's last rock. This is coming right in. If it gets by. Not a bad outcome, I don't think, huh? Sit 1, 2, 3. Not bad.
Makes it a little bit easier for Navin.
Cluttering up the 4-foot.
Hard to get rid of all of them right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you hit that top one. It's possible. It's possible. Yep. You're looking for bumper weight. Kelly Oka with a chance to clean up. A little damage control here for Team Navin.
Trying to get rid of 2 and roll on top of shot stone.
That'd be a perfect outcome.
Nice easy board weight
Yep,
here.
very nicely thrown.
Trying to get it curled a little bit.
Right in between them. Wow.
Yeah, didn't come up for him.
No, it did not. Now, if you're Matt, what do you like here? What are you going to do?
Run this through the hole.
Yep. No hesitation.
Sit 3.
Club night, that might be a dangerous call. It's the right call.
Club night, you might not hit the rock.
Regardless of who's throwing.
Yep, you're right there.
Perfect shot.
Nicely done.
So back in the same boat here. Getting late in the end here for Navin. They got to clean up here a little bit.
They can still play a run double, and they got 1 behind T line.
Yep.
Got a couple options.
I guess with a perfect shot. 2's not out of the picture yet, but scrambling here. Last rock for Kelly.
This one's hanging 2. They might get... might be a tweener.
Another one right between them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just missed the other double.
Flopped over on top of second rock now, so.
Yellows are building up, though. They got
Yep.
2 in.
A little discussion here between Scott and Matt about what they'd like to do. I think if you could hit and roll, get rid of the yellow rock that's up on the 12-foot and flop over in front of your own, that'd be a really good shot.
See that throw a third rock in.
Not easy. Oh, obviously much
You
easier
get
to draw.
good freeze to their own.
They're thinking about what I just brought up, but
Yeah, it's a question of how many yellow rocks you want to leave around, right? Because if you don't get one in, then the yellow rocks can start to build up. Whatever you call it, just make it.
he's throwing your shot. He's throwing a draw.
Yeah, just going to draw in. I don't mind sitting 2 rocks behind that center guard.
No, that'd be a good shot because this other red rock's behind the tee line. No, that'd be a great shot. Right in the middle of the 8-foot, maybe just touching the 8-foot circle behind the yellow one. Little Christmas tree.
Yep. You can get fully under is fine. Don't want to leave a double.
For those of you who don't know what our technology, our lingo is with a Christmas tree, Roger at some point will diagram that for you, what it looks like when you're trying to guard up. You're staggering rocks, basically 3 rocks, and staggering where it kind of looks a little bit like a triangle.
Yep.
Or
Stagger them across a diagonal.
Big Christmas tree, if you will.
Straight line and a diagonal. It's a Colleen Jones term.
Interesting. This is going to work out real good.
Yeah, I'd like to get this maybe by date, sit 3.
I think so.
Yeah, they got it there.
Yep, nice shot.
That's good.
Good spot for it. But Kelly got to run his own here.
Yeah, Kelly's got some work to do. I think he's going to run the guard.
Yep. First skip rock here for Navin. Jason Cam.
Navin's still got a draw path, but they would like to open up both sides if they can.
Oh yeah, but if you're drawing now, if you miss, you're in
Well, you want to have 2 ways in with your last shot,
Sure.
so that's
dire straits to miss the draw.
playing the run back here.
Looking pretty good.
That cleaned up a lot.
Yes, it did. Still sitting 1 and 2 is Oakville. Spread out.
Draw pass open, though. Couple draw pass are open. Go in, turn, or out turn if you have to get your 1.
I think if you're Matt, you're thinking now just trying to hold Navin to 1 right there, center guard.
Yeah, you're looking for a force
right
there.
there. Yep, perfect spot for it right there where Matt's broom is.
You can't cut off everything. They can always come off.
Hmm.
And they can always hit that stone in the top 8.
No hammer here for Oakville. Nevin has the hammer. This will be Matt's last rock. He's adamant about wanting a center guard here. Scott's trying to talk him into hitting and rolling off that yellow one way out on the left there.
No, I think they're saying it. They can always hit this red one out here, so they're not cutting anything off. They throw a center guard. And I think they're just going to play the hit and roll off that outside that stone on the top 8. For one, yeah.
I think the deliberation's more about how do we not give up 2 here is more the...
Well, what are you going to leave him, right? There is a cross-house double.
Yes, there is. Matt's last stone here in the second end. Looking for a center guard, somewhere tight to the rings. Line's okay. I think they got to drop this one once it's over. Yeah. Pretty good. Okay.
I think they just play the end turn draw here.
Yep.
Yep.
Oakville sitting 2. There's an open path to the 4-foot here. One of their own stones is on the 4-foot line, so they have a chance if it hangs out. They could promote their own stone if it's a wide shot here. Certainly just a nice draw to the 4-foot will get them their 1, and we'll also have an 8-end game. Hammerstone, second end. Jason Cam looking to tie things up here for Navin. Sure looks good. Looks great. Maybe just a little toasty. Looking for a tick now. This has got
still
late.
Moving.
I think.
Oh, they needed a tick.
Oh my.
Needed the tick.
No. Well, there's the game of curling coming back to bite you. That's a steal of 2 for Oakville. Just a little heavy. Not happy as Jason Cam with that one. So Oakville takes the lead 3-0 after 2. Well, miscue in the second end has given Oakville a 3-0 lead. A little heavy stone there. Wasn't quite recognized by the front end. They might have been able to play a little tick off that yellow rock that was in the 12-foot and save the end, but...
And they would have had to feather that pretty thin, too. They needed to roll to the 4-foot.
Yeah. I guess even if it only makes the 8-foot, they might have counted out one of those stones.
Maybe, yeah.
This is going right to the button. Pretty much covered the button. No, it's only 2. Scott put it like that. There we go. Okay. He hung it above the 4. He's smiling about it.
Yep.
It's pretty funny. It is 3-0, folks.
Oh, that's stealing a point. Yeah. That's a real steal.
That's one way to steal.
Yep.
Excuse me.
And that corner guard slips in the rings. No sense in leaving that there.
Nope. A lot of game left here. Nevin's got to reset. They got the hammer here. Put their mind to getting 2. Little down weight here from Stu. This one's going to miss the rock completely, I believe. Yeah. Just a little bit inside on him there. That might be the first miss I've seen him miss all weekend.
Hasn't missed many.
He has not.
All right, a chance to sit 2 split here.
Otis Monk. Hey, all right. So my band members are out there. Shout out to my band members, Otis Monk. Hi guys, nice to see you. Hope you're enjoying the curling. Monday night, we rehearse. I am part of a smoking jam band that is really coming into its own. These guys have taken me under their wing, and we're putting some good music out. All right. Glad you guys are tuning in.
Corner guard goes up. A little early to split the house. Hard to maintain that throughout the end.
For sure. And you're only playing for 2.
Right.
You know.
2's a good result here. A lot of curling to go. 10 ends of play. Just a reminder for our viewers, all finals are 10 ends, but outside the A event, all the teams have elected to hang 2 ends and start in the 3rd end. So in case you're confused about all the 1 and 2-0 scores after 3, that's why.
A little bit of a mistake here for Oakville. We were looking for a guard, and it came right in, setting up a pretty easy double here. A nose hit double and sit 2 for
I think they'd
for
still
Navin.
prefer just to roll under the corner, even if they leave a red stone in play.
Yeah, because if you get the double, I guess you're going to be a sitting duck, right?
You're sitting duck.
Yeah.
Trying to hold this out, get a bit of a roll. It's going to go the other way. It looks like they're going to get to the nose.
Boop. That's called a nose hit double, folks. Very nicely thrown. Steve will try to erase this yellow stone and get behind guards here. Put a force on. Trying to push it. Might lose his shooter.
And the one thing you got to watch out for maybe later in the end, if it comes to it, is that corner guard is splittable.
Hi, Georgie. So, folks, look for the band Otis Monk on Facebook in the spring. We're going to put some good music out there for people to enjoy. Most creative guys I've ever been around. They're really great. Looking to freeze here, Roger? I think he's looking to freeze.
Yeah, get one above that stone wide.
Right.
Not sure why they're not
Boy,
going
it's
around
not,
the corner.
Not curling. Not curling. It's going to be a sitting duck.
Sitting 2,
Yeah.
but
And Scott Bailey will make an attempt at getting rid of this rod. Looking good right out of his hand. Pretty much on the nose. Nice shot. Two not out of the question here for Navin here in the 3rd end with hammer. Kellyoka.
they got to go hard. Boy, they held that straight.
They did at that.
That looked like it was gone.
Sure did. Tough double. It's there. A little thin double.
Really thin. I think
Yeah,
this one
just
hit
gonna
and stay.
Right. Way the end is shaping up, it looks like Navin's going to play for 2 here without incident.
Yeah, you got to stick around, otherwise they go around the corner or they freeze to the stone on the outside.
Right, right. God, this guy throws such nice weight. Nice rocks, huh? These are just like almost like hack waders.
Yeah, just solid board.
Yeah, board at
Nice board weight.
most. Yeah, just perfect weight. Good stroke there. Usual fast ice here. The Utica Curling Club. Head ice keeper just informed me that we're playing pretty much 26-second ice, which is great. It's 27-28. It's hard to keep 'em around. Hard to throw guards.
Hard to throw guards for sure.
Little roll maybe. No, pretty much the nose.
Yeah, didn't get quite under the corner.
No. Was trying.
Well, you don't want to leave it close to the corner. You want to either roll away or get all the way
Right,
under.
because you're giving the other team, giving Oakville a chance to beat you to the corner.
Matt can roll under here. They'll force Navin into a run back to set up their 2 again.
After this end, Roger will give you guys a update on the other finals taking place here. Got a chance. I think it's going to roll away. I think it's going to go off the
Hung
lace. Yep, just left it out a little bit. That was Matt's first skip stone here in the 3rd end. Now Jason Cam. Gotta believe he's going to try and stuff one here, right? No, or
And
taps. Split
yeah,
the house.
there you go.
Split the house. Split these on.
Split that on for 3.
Okay, good call.
So it's been lurking the whole end, and at some point you knew that Navin was going to go for the split.
Mm-hmm.
Probably why they threw that freeze to the other side, having in mind they would throw that split a little bit later.
Just like almost like heavy draw weight here, right? Is all you need. Just back 8.
Yeah, well, make sure you get good separation here. You don't want to leave a double.
Yep.
If you can throw T-line back 4, it'd probably be pretty good.
David Scott removing some debris from the ice here right in the path of the stone. Perfectly legal to do.
It's not heavy.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But it might fool you here, though.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's got to move.
I don't know that it's going to get to that stone. I think
It is heavy.
I don't.
May have added a little bit there.
Just a little shove at the end. I don't think it's through, but it's going to be real close.
Trying to get it half buried, but it's going to be in the open. And it may leave a double.
2 rocks behind the tee line here. And the other one, wow. About 27 seconds to the tee line there on that shot. Holy smokes.
So the weight was right. Maybe the line was wrong because that looked like that was good split weight.
Sure did. And in fact, it may have been.
Just beyond back 4.
Yep.
It just didn't move for them. Matt with a chance now for a slash double. Though I'm not sure that helps. If he makes the double, they can still split that stone on for 2.
Sure. What would you do for
Maybe hit and roll behind that corner, or flop onto the flop in front of the rock in the back.
Too risky to freeze.
I think that's what they're doing here. They're just going for the flop.
Again, that nice control weight. Line's getting better. He's got a chance at the double.
This looks like the double.
He's got a chance for it. Boom.
Stuffed it.
There it is.
Is it going to go?
It is.
It is going to go.
Nicely thrown.
Split still there for 2.
Yep.
They
that's
just
what
threw
it's
it,
gonna
so they know the ice. They know what it did.
Might have been just a sniff too heavy on his first one. This didn't come over. Big shot here. Down 3, you certainly don't want to blanket.
Checking that red rock to see if it's on. I just think back 4. T-line back 4 weight should be good enough to get both of these stones on the count.
Hammerstone, third end. Big spot here for Navin.
It's a little tighter this time.
And lighter. Looks tight and light.
Need to hit this pretty thin. They're holding it.
They are really holding it on that line. Looks close. It's real close.
Can overcurl.
Oh my.
Gonna get his one.
Yep. Did get his one.
Overcurled that time. Just that little difference in weight made a difference in the curl.
Yep.
That was probably top 8 weight.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So 1, force of 1. For Nev, it's 3-1 after 3. We'll play the 4th end here coming up. A little light here, I think, from Stu. They're working it. That's going to work out pretty good for Navin. I'm sorry. Oakville's got hammer here, folks. Don't mind me.
Yeah, they got split corners now, so
We're good for good.
that works for Oakville.
Absolutely.
For sure.
This is the only place where we still have the same color rocks as we did with the old rocks. We had red and yellow on this sheet.
No, they were blue and yellow.
Or blue. No, they weren't. Yellow.
They were blue.
We had yellow rocks on this sheet.
We had blue on every sheet. The yellow was the non-blue in our club.
But I mean, we had yellow. Oh, it was yellow and blue or yellow and red?
We had yellow and blue.
Are you sure?
Yep, absolutely.
Wow. Maybe my memory's going.
Yep. That's good for Skip.
Oh, that's tremendous. Don't remember the kerfuffles.
Yeah. Although you do have to remember what color rocks you're throwing. That's pretty important. But
Indeed.
yeah.
However, I have seen that a few times this weekend.
That's been known to happen.
Oops.
Yep. Oopsie. Well, that's one way to get behind the corner.
Indeed. It worked out.
I wouldn't diagram that up on the chalkboard, but
Nope, but
that worked out.
Yep, good recognition that was a possibility. That's when you get information from your front end where you can really apply it to a shot that's a not exactly shot.
Yeah, if you get a weight call, it's actually amazing. You can do other things.
So true. Interesting call here.
Well, Navin's got no draw path anywhere. Unless they go way off the sheet. We're going to run this yellow stone back.
So maybe it's over curling.
It's going to over curl. They'll open up shot stone. Now we got to get rid of that center guard and roll on top of their stone in the rings. Very close for the roll. It's going to roll too far, I think.
No.
Didn't come up enough. Looks like Navin's going to go for the long hit and roll here.
Mm-hmm. Try to get it hit and slide under that red rock if he can.
Yeah, not much of a steal setting up for them here.
Mm-mm. Shooter's going away here.
And that'll give Matt a good chance to free shot around the corner.
Yep. Why not? If it's there, use it, right?
Yep. Don't always get a chance to use those corners. When you get them up, you got to get around.
Looks toasty.
It may need to hit a snowbank here.
It's checking
Coming
out
down.
now, but
It's coming down. Going to be behind tee. And then some.
no substitute for youth there on the sweep, huh? Well swept. Kalioka will try and get around the corner here. See if they can force Oakville to one.
And the steel's long gone.
Yes.
Got to get a force here.
Yep. This weight's better.
Still looks a little
A
strong.
little toasty, maybe. Yeah, fooled me. 'Cause I don't think this one's going through the rings.
Going to slip T-line or better.
Yep. Straight to the tee line.
Should be buried. Maybe a little over buried, right? It got a little on the out. Came out the backside just a hair.
Matt's asking Scott if he'd like to go after it, and he said no, so they're going to try and freeze to this. Put your deuce back in line.
Oh, you get in front of this, I think it'd be hard to get rid of it.
Yep. A little tight, but he set it out.
It's another runner.
Sure looks like it. It's heavy. May come enough to tick it. No, it's not. It's going right by it. By 4 or 5 inches. 3 or 4.
Yeah, Matt tried to knife it over there, but there's no way you can
No
move
way.
that stone with that weight. Now a chance to get the force on, get another one in a little bit better position.
Fast ice. Plays tricks with people, you know, it's just you got to find that right little stroke that's right there. It's difficult, much more difficult than it looks.
That was nice throwing draws this morning. You could just throw a 410, 405, put it in the hands of the sweepers. They could pretty much put it where you needed it.
Even this is not light.
And this is going behind T-line.
Not light.
It's like that path is keened way up.
My goodness. I never would have guessed at the hog line that was going through, but it certainly did. So the players are struggling to find the right draw weight here, Roger.
Well, and I think every time down this line it's gotten quicker.
You think? put it
about 4 times down this line. It's going to be lightning quick.
at some point. It's going to buckle too. Wow.
This one doesn't need much help
No,
either.
this is through the house, I believe. No, it isn't. This one's checking out. And it's a little tighter line, too. Ooh. You don't want to bounce here. You don't want to bounce. Don't. That's pretty. A little bounce, actually.
No, not
Could
so
tap
good.
it back. You know, ends are getting burned up here. We're in the 4th end, and it's been hard for Navin to get in sync here and in control of an end. They got a chance here, down to Skip Rocks. I think you'd like to. What would you like to do here? You want to tip and roll away?
Little tap.
Little tap. Okay. Is there a possibility of tapping that and rolling right on your own?
Yeah, I think that would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
The initial call was to hit and roll away
I
and
thought
sit
that's
2
what he did. He
split.
swept his broom towards the center. That's what I thought he was talking about. So Jason Cam now, Navin trying to get their legs underneath them here and get an end together here. There's not a lot of rocks left. Oakville sitting 1. Looks pretty good. If it's by, it's really curling.
They got to
hard
hold
on him.
it.
My goodness, it's curling hard on him. If it's by, it's money. He just skinny.
Boy, was that good
This
sweeping
is
there.
a perfect shot. Well, could be
Pretty good.
A nice throw there from Jason. Very nice. How much of that rock can we see?
About a third.
Third, okay. Matt's taking a look here.
Trying to figure out if they can get enough of this stone to lose both.
That would be the plan. They're up 2.
Awfully hard to get around that with enough weight for the double.
Yeah. I don't know that you want to corner freeze this rock. No, they're going to go after it. First skip stone from Matt. Doesn't like it.
Yeah, getting at the other end, Matt liked it less, I think.
You can see it less. It's always the case. You know, you're down here looking at how much of a rock you can see. You get to the other end and go, uh-oh.
Yeah, they changed the weight on it. They initially thought they were going to throw a little harder, and now they got to throw control.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look as good when you get down to the other end. You can only see it 2 inches of the rock. Which looking down at it looks like you can see a third or so. But again, from the other end, it's a whole different perspective.
I think you can get to the face with control weight.
Yeah, gotta go. Is it by?
They're cutting it close.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not sure it's by. Oh, it just made it by. Woo. Doink.
Yeah, it stuffed it.
Yep.
And the force is on if you can hit and roll away.
Yep. Good shot. It's about the best I think he could have done with that.
Yeah, you probably need
Just got by the guard by a couple inches, I think.
Yeah, if you could throw less weight and tap it back and sit on top, maybe.
Right.
But
I think if you're Kelly and Jason, you'd like to hit and roll away here, wouldn't you?
yes, you do. You don't want to bunch these rocks. Hit and roll away, get a force. And try to get busy down 3. Need to hang around here. Double's too difficult. Just hit and stick for one.
Yep. And get the 3-point lead back again. Hammerstone, fourth end, just looking to get their 3-point lead back. Looks pretty good, coming right down to it. And maybe
got a set.
Maybe whoop! A little showboat in there from Jay. I'm not sure that was still moving when he was tapping it. He must have thought for sure that they were going to get their one, or he wouldn't have done it. Never made the tee line, so he couldn't sweep it.
Yep.
Good nature of the curling crowd. Smiles all around. That's a good one. He'll know that that's archived too. He can go back and look at himself showboating there. So we're back to a 3-point lead for Oakville. They got one there in the fourth end, so it's a 4-1 lead and on to the fifth end. Again, a 10-end game here. All the other finals are 8-end games. They both hung the first and second ends. Skips agree to do that.
It's been a long weekend. Not many teams are willing to go another 10 today.
No kidding.
Some of these teams, this will be their 6th game.
Yikes. Got your money's worth for the tournament, though.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, don't come here if you don't like curling.
No kidding. And if you golf with me, it's like I get my money's worth if they were charging by the stroke.
Oh, dear. Hogged their corner guard.
I don't know who just wrote here, but for what it's worth, I agree that sheet 3 was red and yellow. Easy to check old videos.
Nope. Red and blue. Yellow and blue. Blue is on every sheet.
Because I think I used to call it scrambled eggs and ketchup. Whoops. 1, 2. Free guard zone is not apparent yet, so he's got to make this stick, right? Or what is he doing? He's just throwing a guard. Okay, throwing a corner. Got it. Going on the rings. Oh, baby. Good corner. Okay.
Just that.
Yep. Nice. Matt will pile them up here. Another center guard he's calling for from Steve.
Stack them up in the middle.
Yep.
This guard looks a little lengthy.
Yeah, he's going to move him around a little bit here. It's probably not the end of the world where it's going to go. Excuse me. Looks like there's a double there.
Going to be running some red here. This is the old Visine shot, right?
Get the red out.
Yep. This should move a few.
Boom, boom. And actually, not exactly.
Didn't quite get the right angle to get rid of 2.
Can you throw a guard? You're going to hit that and roll over? Okay. Where he tapped his broom is where I would like to guard, but going minusing one of these corners here for Navin is Matt's idea.
Real nice to get rid of a corner and save the shooter as a guard.
Sure. It's got to roll a good 4 feet. Gonna roll a little too far. Gonna put another red rock on the rings. Maybe. Nope, it's going away. Either or. Which one do you want to freeze to? Kelly's asking Mark at this point. Down 3 in the 5th end.
Freeze to the top one, you can't get it out. If you're going to freeze, you freeze right here. There we go. Freeze right there. Can't get it out.
I suppose it wouldn't be horrible if it slides between them two and goes to the tee line behind the red one. Wouldn't be horrible. Wouldn't be a horrible miss. Mark's last rock here in the 5th end. Navin trying to claw their way back in it here. Plenty of line. Getting better. Getting better. Still going to push it back, I think. Pretty good shot. Pretty good throw.
Not bad.
Nice throw.
That jams too if you try to smack it.
Sure it does. Now what? Blast away. Squeeze it out in between the two if you hit it thin enough.
I think you're going off the backside of the red, but we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. Gonna chip it out. Pretty good shot.
Yep. Just went underneath.
Scott Bailey with a beauty.
Both reds under the corner.
Yeah. Jason looking for back 8 or back 12 weight. Couldn't see where he was setting his broom down. Just going to try and push this red rock back a little bit, Roger?
I guess we're going to roll open.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm uncertain with the.
You roll open, they hit, then you got to go around the corner, but still a tough deuce from there.
There is a wide draw. But tough, though.
Not sure how you get there.
Those red rocks are just in a goofy place to try and get around them.
Want to grab as much as you can see here.
Line's getting better. Still going to just hit half a rock, it looks like. No, it's actually getting in there pretty good. That's a pretty good throw.
About as good as you could do it.
That was a pretty darn good throw.
Got him behind tee line.
Yep, and they're sitting second rock now. Red is shot just behind the tee line. Matt just asked Scott if he wants to throw the same weight.
Go through the rings weight here maybe and push it all the way out.
You'd like to not make contact with your red ones if you can help it.
You're just going to rip it.
Yep.
You lose a red in the back, you lose a red in the back.
I think he's going to run it into the red one. Yeah, sure is. Boom, boom.
And doors open now for a deuce.
Not what they expected out of that.
Need to hit that a little thinner.
Mm-hmm.
That yellow's in a great spot.
Sure is. It's buried. Hit and stick.
Go clobber the other one,
There,
sit
sure.
split.
Why not? Oh, I don't think so. No.
Well, if you want 3, you can go around, but
Not a great deal of room there. You know, if you're thinking deuce is not enough here to lose, I think he wants to go for this. I think this is a better, certainly easier shot.
I think what they're sizing up is whether or not if they nose this, is there a double.
Uh-huh.
You might have to roll away a bit.
Yeah, which certainly be tough if he can get out into the 12-foot with his shooter here. Getting to the nose. Right to the nose. Okay.
Not an easy double. This would be a very thin half. No reason not to try it.
Right.
No double's a gimme. Got to make him throw it.
So true.
First rock here in the 5th inning for Matt Hames. Looking for a thin half here.
Nose hit.
Now they're thinking 3. They're
Trying to split this is tough, though.
no, they're just drawing around.
Oh, he's got 2 rocks here. He's
got 2 rocks left. Yeah.
Got 2 rocks. Putting one right in between these 2, right?
And now that they're already shot, there's a chance for them to score 3 if they can get around the corner.
Yep. Just I'll count that red one in between the 2 yellows would be
Right.
great.
And to force Oakville into playing the run back. It's a way to get 3.
Looking to draw in between these 2 yellow rocks.
It's going early.
It's okay. He's hanging.
Want to make sure you get tucked under here.
Not going to bury. Oh, boy.
They didn't want to leave it out there.
Oh, my. Oh, boy. That's a juicy looking double. Not a lot of room. I mean, the shot rock is edge on edge with the yellow guard.
They should both go if you hit anything with weight.
We've just informed everybody Roger was correct. We're looking at an old Tim Conboy just posted a yellow and blue rocks on 3.
MJ painted the scoreboard so she knows what color they were.
The blue is hard to cover up. That's so funny. Not a mystery anymore. Never was to some. There's a double right here all day. Boom, boom. Very nice shot from that. Bang, bang.
And Navin gets forced again.
Tough. Very tough. Well played. Good shot there from Matt.
On the wrong side of the math here.
No kidding.
2-1, 2-1.
No doubt about it. Nice throw here to get his one.
Nice easy board weight.
Very good shot.
Got their single.
Oakville will get the hammer back here in the 6th end with a 4-2 lead.
See if we can update our scores around the sheets.
On to the 6th end. Oakville holding a 2-point lead over Navin. Very minimal mistakes have been made by either team. And it seems when one team made a mistake, another team has made a mistake. But there hasn't been many of them, folks. So good shot there from Matt, forcing Navin to 1. And we'll move on to the 6th end. Stuckart going right to the top of the forefoot here. Behind the guard, buried. A little discussion going on here between the two skips. Oakville got the hammer back. Good players playing a good curling game, Roger. Fun to watch.
Trying to get a freeze on here. It's hanging out. There it goes. Just not enough weight.
Gonna be a good spot though. I didn't think that was going to stop that short. This might bring the free guard zone into play. Nope. Worked out okay.
That's it, 1-2.
Yep. Still 5 ends left to play here, Roger. It's tight enough. Just that just doesn't seem like Navin can get anything. They get an end going, and all of a sudden, it stops. Good play from Oakville. Takes it away.
Yeah, they've had a couple of miscues where they just haven't quite got the rocks placed in the right spot.
Right.
And last end, they had potential 3 set up.
Oh, boy. peel attempt on this top yellow rock. Looks pretty good. And in fact, yes, it did. No hammer here for Nevin. But to get rid of one of these Oakville rocks and get behind these guards.
Which will soon disappear.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple of runbacks with these yellows that are outside the rings on the corner. Not enough.
Rolled a little too far and didn't hit it thick enough to remove.
No, just a little
Maybe
soft
a little
weight
light.
there,
Yeah, it was a little
weight.
soft. Called for a bumper weight. That was closer to through the rings.
Took away what Matt was thinking of doing in his previous shot.
I think he can get this from the outside. You just go ahead and peel those guards.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. Get rid of these guards.
Yep.
Hit the top one thin. Hit this in a roll for a corner.
Wow.
There we go. That little thin hit gets rid of
Great
both.
shot. Perfect. Just well thrown. A perfect shot.
I've been looking to freeze here. Force doesn't do too much good this late in the game.
Still 5 ends to go, but it's just the way that things have gone here for Navin. It's just hard to get anything surmountable. This is not coming over.
Yeah, you got that one a little wide too.
Not much. Weight was perfect, though. Great weight there from Kelly.
Less ice.
Jeepers creepers. I don't know if you can throw him. It's just not a great outcome. Just a good shot. Good shot, no outcome.
Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
Now they got to hit something.
The things are getting a little ugly here for Navin. Oakville has the hammer here in the 6th. Looking to double these out and sit too. Nope, not quite.
Yeah, looking to roll over the top
Yeah.
on top, and it just didn't come up enough.
Not happening.
Now the other yellow goes away, and Oakville is sit 3 spread.
The shooter might go away here. Okay.
Now a break for Navin. Play that freeze again. Or hit and roll. Gonna hit and roll under the corner.
It's cool. On to Skip Rocks here in the 6th end. Navin hanging around, but Oakville has the hammer here. Best scenario will be for Navin getting 1 at this point and not 2. 2 looks like a large, and this game looks like a big 4-point lead, looks like a big lead. The way these guys are playing.
I think they need force desperately on this end to stay alive. Rolled the wrong way.
Yep.
And again, a chance for Oakville to sit 2 spread. And they grouped him again. Chance to do it again, or are they going to throw the slash double?
Looks like we got a final over there on 4, Roger.
Yep, they're kicking him back.
Broomstones.
Broomstones defeats Albany 2 for the B championship. Broomstones team skipped by Jared Whittish, one of our former curlers.
Oh boy.
Didn't get the slash double there, so gonna drop a deuce here.
Things going from bad to worse here for Navin here in the 6th end. Wide open, just got to hit paint here, does Matt Hames, to spread this lead to 6-2.
Last rock, 6th end. Matt Hames with his last rock. Speed looks good.
Yeah, barring a pick, it's right on the rings.
Come right to their own. Got to go.
Just cleaning.
Starting to dig in.
Wow.
Help him sweep out. Didn't make the rings.
Did not make it, I don't think. I don't think it made it. It must have just ran out of gas. That's a big break.
Yep.
That's a big break.
Might have to get the
Gonna put
bigger
him
bar. They
together
were
by-
conceding the 2, and it didn't make the rings.
Yeah. So it's 5-2 for sure. Could be 6-2 if the metal bar coming around here makes contact with this rock, then it's going to be a deuce. Scott Bailey will do the honors here. Yep. That it was. 6-2. Tough now, I think that they'll go top 4 here and just start to play the kind of game that's not real fun to watch, but nonetheless. Hoping for some mistakes now if you're mistakes from Oakville if you're Navin. Kudos to Stu Card. He's played great all weekend, these guys.
And another good stone.
Perfect. Nicely thrown. Try and get his corners set up here, Will Kalioka. No, it was just one. Biter Bar did not hit. Just one. Okay.
Still in the game.
Still in the game. Get your deuce here, and the game's on, right?
Yep, 3 minutes to play.
Absolutely. This is far from over. If Navin could get a little break here, make themselves get an end where they can put a deuce together here, they're going to be okay.
Going to have to ring up a 3 at some point.
Yeah, or a steal, but I mean...
Steal a couple ends. One won't do it.
Right.
I think realistically they need to grab a 3 at some point.
I mean, he took it almost halfway down. He took it wow. Almost halfway down. Maybe he was getting maybe.
Trying to lock one on here. This is going to come up short. And that's not ideal. Now the center guards are hooked.
Just keep pressure from Oakville. Oh, pressure. Going to split these. Yep. Wow.
Not what they're looking for, but they're 1-2.
Yep, not bad.
The good news is they roll to spots where it's hard to hit and roll in under anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Split them just enough. You're going to try to cross over just a bit and roll under that corner guard. This will be a tough shot. Soft weight.
Got a chance.
Need to push it. Not going to go the other way.
Yep. Maybe.
Not enough of a roll. Wide open.
Yep.
They're probably making up for all their big knock. Yeah. They're probably making up. They're probably kissing that. Southwest is my favorite airline too.
And put it back partly into the corner.
Yep.
Now they got to play the long roll, I think, under the center guards. That's going to leave a little short run back for Oakville.
There's a draw here, too. I mean, he could draw with the intern.
Yeah, he could.
Could draw behind his room to draw. A lot of guards, too. I mean, just come with your intern and get one behind the red one that's in the 8 foot. Wouldn't be a bad throw.
Well, then they're just going to run it in.
Right.
That's the problem.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I got the long roll.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay.
Short run.
Yep. Good shot.
I think they're hoping to roll a little bit thinner and deeper to make this run back a little bit longer, but it's a relatively easy shot.
Yeah, if you hit any of what you can see, it's going to go, right?
Yep.
A little tight. A little tight.
They're holding it. Are they getting it by? No, they're going to click.
Tick. Well, there's a
There's
finally.
a break.
Wow. Oakville finally made a little bit of a blunder here. So multiple back in line here. We can figure out what to do here, Navin, to get themselves, like Roger's pointing out, they really need a 3. Two's, take 2.
You need a 3 either here or in the 10th.
Yep.
Little soft weight come around here. Push this redstone back and roll onto the center. A little bit of a finesse shot here. Need a good one here out of Kellyoka.
Yeah, it looks tight.
Ooh, it's way tight.
Oh, gracious, tight out of his hand. Going to move the top ones around. This is definitely not what he had in mind.
He needed solid hack weight. Still there, that run back.
A little less to see of it now, but
Still there.
I don't expect Scott to miss it. He's just going to
peel.
bust open the front here, I guess. And Scott's pointing out that he can see a good 2/3
that's
here.
good. You can see almost all of it.
7/8.
Just don't overthrow this, right?
Right.
Coming back nice. Good weight.
Boom.
And away you
boom.
go.
Just can't give that to him twice.
Nope. Well, they got the come around tap now.
I think if you make the tap, you're going to be sitting in the open, however.
I think you can hook this around with the right weight.
Yeah, I guess those guards are good 5-6 feet off the ring.
Yeah,
so
you got room.
got room to do it. Real fine, though. Weight sensitive.
Got to throw like back 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more than that, you're going to hit the rock on the high side.
A little add. A little add on the release. Coming in. Pushing.
Yep. Still going to hit the rock on the high side.
Yep. Just that little add on the release, I think.
Could flop it over on the other one. Wouldn't be bad, but no, it's not going to work. Son of a gun. Oakville will make this go away. I think if you're Matt, you'd love to hit this and roll right to the center line on the top for the 4-foot here. Barry. Hit and roll here, and it's going to be tough for Navin to score. They do have 2 rocks left, both skip rocks remaining. Matt Hames' first skip rock here in the 7th. Starting to curl now. And that is a beautiful curling shot, my friend.
Underneath.
That's a beautiful curling shot.
Now you got to open it up to score.
Tough. Tough, tough.
Those guards are hooked. You can't use them.
Guess you'd come through the port.
You got the long angle raise.
Yeah. Nothing that you really want to throw.
There's a guard right there you can raise. That's pretty much it. Those 2 center guards are hooked.
Yeah, you're going to waste your first skip rock on that. You got to figure a way in without interfering with those.
Well, if you run the run this corner guard, you'll open a draw path, but Oakville will just stick another one in.
Right.
And then good luck.
I think he's going to try and hit and stick here, right?
Yeah, he's trying this angle raise takeout.
Yeah. Jason Cam trying to get Navin back in the contest here. Oakville's been pretty much control the whole way. Got to hit this on the high side. I think
About 2/3.
Got a chance. I think it's got a chance.
They're going to get a redirect.
All right, just get it on the rings. No touch it. Right out in the open, of course. Just can't get an end together here, Navin.
He's just not getting the right line on these shots.
Yeah. Hit and roll away.
Just tap the yellow back. You can either come with lightweight, get
Sit
inside
four.
roll,
Sit 4.
or you can just hit and roll away. Just peel
Oh
it.
boy, they're looking to. What happens if you draw right down? Right down. Just
Is
tap
any
the yellow one
is
back
any of
and
that
draw down.
necessary?
No, probably not.
Even if you just don't, just peel this yellow away, you're fine.
Right.
Don't want to leave a rock there. That's the problem.
Right. You don't want to nose it. Or,
You've either got to get inside or you got to peel away.
Right.
Make this yellow rock go away. There is no way they can score 2. Navin can.
Matt Hames curling probably about 90% for the game to this point.
He's hanging out a little bit. He's going to catch a piece and roll away. That'll be fine.
Might jam it. No, it worked out just fine. 4-3.
And they still got the angle raised. That's pretty much it. Or they could draw the pin on the outturn side. I think that's what they're going to do.
5-2. If Oakville steals, it'll be 6-2. I'm not so sure the way this game has gone that Navin will keep going here if Oakville steals. We'll see. I'd like to see them get back in the game and make it an exciting finish. I'm sure they would too. Big shot here from Jason Cam. Hammer.
Looking for a single.
Yep. Trying to draw the pin. He's got to draw the button.
Line's good.
Line's great. If the weight's there, he's going to be on it. Oh, no, it's hooking. No, he's got it. It's a little heavy. Oh, no. A little heavy.
Steal of 1.
Yep.
Phil now leads 6-2.
After 7.
Well, if it wasn't time to hit the panic button before, this would be it.
Undoubtedly.
Now you got to have 3 this end.
Yep.
Have a chance to steal.
A methodical, expert, excellent curlers on both teams. It's just that the execution factor has been there a little bit more for Oakville. Matt Hames, Scott Bay, the whole team has played pretty much a phenomenal game. Looks like, no, are we still going here? They're milling around like maybe they were thinking about ending the contest.
That's a final I think you play on. You get 3 here, you're still in the game.
Right.
Get 2, it's not looking great.
No, it's so demoralizing.
Yes.
You get this far. We've been there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, many times.
In this event, we've been there. Was
Yeah,
it
in the final.
2018?
You get caught up. You're 2 behind with about 4 to play, and then
Just never
You-
got our juju. It was
you can't.
3-1, 5-2, 7-3.
We even stole a couple
We-
ends in a row,
we-
just couldn't get over the hump, you
We
know?
took a 3 late in the game to sort of narrow the gap, but
Yeah.
just never could get in control of the game. Didn't play horrible. They played better.
It was kind of like this game. You give up an early, steal to add another point to the deficit, and then you're really scrambling to catch up.
Right.
Got to play a lot harder shots than the opposition just to kind of break even, and then that takes its toll.
It does.
All right, so that one didn't go top 4. It's not a scoring threat, that Redstone, so get some corners up here. Need 2 corners here to score 3.
8th end. This is a 10-end game. 6-2 lead for Oakville.
This is going to be a very high corner if
My
they get it
goodness.
across. And they
Just
got it
made
across.
Wow.
Okay, it's a player.
sweep,
Everybody's smiling. Might have to throw a double corner on this side now with that high one.
The man with no eyes. Remember that? Cool hand Luke. Yeah. The man with no eyes.
And that came over nice. I thought I was running a little wide. Yep, they're going to throw a double corner to make that high corner useful. That one didn't quite curl enough.
Not quite.
Well, the good news for Navin is those 2 Redstones are not in a great scoring position.
Matt's just going to pile them up here.
And
This
he
one's
needs,
got
needs to
weight.
bump them up a little bit.
I think he's got enough weight to move him, jiggle him around a little. And it did. Not bad.
Yeah, now they look a little better.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to move that rock off the 4-foot here. Need to scatter some rocks.
Yeah, I think if you're Navin, you don't want to erase these, right? You want to use them. I think every rock that's in play here is
No,
probably
they're trying to splatter them into the back house.
right. Friendly rocks, if you will.
Trying to figure out how to maneuver those 2 rocks on the center line to the back 8, back 12.
Got a good looking shot here.
Good back house weight.
Yep, just move them around. Boom, boom.
That's pretty good.
Not bad, yep. Here in the 8th end of our Mitchell final. A final. Oakville's pretty much been in control since the opening toss. Mission accomplished there for Steve Bailey.
And they got to maneuver those rocks back again.
Yep. Trying to throw back house weight here. Again, Roger pointed they want to just jiggle these stones around and move them around a little bit, right?
Yep, want to kind of maneuver that rock, red rock on the top four of the back house, and then scatter the 2 yellows, one under the corner and one frozen to the rock on the top 12.
Keep something yellow on the rings here. Hard to score when you don't have rocks on the rings. Weight's okay for the attempt. He's going to hit this rock thin and move it away from the red one. And I think I'm going to get a little roll behind this other one.
Looks really good.
Not bad.
Got it behind the corner.
Yep, not bad.
And then froze the other yellow on the...
Not bad. That's a good outcome there.
That's what they were trying to do.
Nice shot from Jason Camp. Yeah, at this stage of the game, it may not look like the right thing to do out there, folks, but every rock in play is sort of a friend to Navin at this point. Down to skip rocks with Kellyoka soon to come.
If anything, the yellow went just a little too far under the corner, but
Yeah.
still a very nice shot.
Definitely. This one's going bye-bye.
Just squeezed it by the rock in the back.
Looking for a little tap in the corner freeze here, right?
Yep, little tap and roll onto the rock that was just thrown by Oakville.
Hanging out, trying to push it. Going the other way. Pretty much on the nose. Okay. At least it's in front of something, right? It's in front of this rock in the back four.
That's going to go away shortly, though.
Yeah, it is. Boom, boom. Matt will attempt the same shot that Jason just tried.
Not sure to want to play the other turn, but
Could jam it.
go over the top.
Boom, boom.
Well, you got a double. Got a half rock double to sit under the corner.
Oakville sitting 3 as we speak. Tough. Not a lot of options here for.
Well, I think
for
there's a
Nava.
half rock
What do you-
double.
What do you like?
There's a half rock double off the one on the top
And
top
then
8.
maybe roll it in front of one of these 2 red ones.
I think you can double the 2 out and sit right under the corner. I mean, that corner's so high, it's not really in play, but I don't know what else you got.
Not a great looking house for Navin. You got to get creative here, Roger.
They got to move some rocks, as they've only got 3 rocks left. They got to
Right.
erase 3 reds
Yep.
and keep some yellows in play. That's the main problem.
Oh, he's hitting. The right idea. Not bad. Pretty good.
Yep.
Nice shot.
That's what they're trying.
Oh, that's a great throw. Nice shot from Kelly. I think it still goes bye-bye with a nose hit.
Well, you're going to pound the top one.
Yeah. Couldn't. I don't know if he could have done much better with that.
Been nice if it rolled maybe 6 inches more so that this yellow-red combination
Right.
goes over the top.
Yeah, that would have almost been guarded.
But boy, that's pretty close.
Yeah, this is going south.
Throw enough weight, you might get rid of all the yellows. There you go. And they all go away.
Very nicely done. And just like that. Just never got into trouble in an ounce hardly in the game, you know.
No.
Never got it. Oakville never got. Never put Oakville in any kind of peril at all. It seemed like anything that they got going, that Oakville had an answer for.
Yep. Well, just a little half shot here or there unraveled a couple of otherwise promising ends.
Big effort for the freeze, but it didn't quite get there.
And they've had a bunch of under curls today. Peeking over at sheet 5 here, and there must be a million rocks in play. There's one rock out of play. Looks like Matt Hames is just looking to play a little split on this rock on the top 4. They're already sitting 1-2. Just don't want to drop a deuce this end.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he wouldn't pound this red one. Might be able to hit that red one and just come back to the center line. Force. Up 4. 8th end. I would think if Oakville steals here that there's a good possibility that the
I think that's
might
done.
be a concession at this point. Going by it. Wow, it's diving. It might be on the yellow one.
It's going to nick it. Well.
Deuce is back in line here.
Can you play the double off this yellow? I don't know if you get rid of both reds.
I don't think you get rid of both reds. Maybe.
How thin can you hit that yellow and still make a deuce here? Boy, that middle red is not going anywhere is the problem.
No, it's not, especially if you hit the yellow one.
And you have to hit the yellow one to
You
get the
got to
triple.
hit right. One doesn't do him much. 2 ends left, down 3.
I think they're playing this thin double. I don't think it's there, or thin triple. I just don't think it's there.
I think the stone that Kelly's broom is in front of splashes over to the red one and just sits there.
I don't think it goes anywhere
Yeah,
yet.
it might not go anywhere. Right. Jason Cam back against the wall here in the 8th end. Trying to hammer stone, trying to make something happen here for, looks like they're going to tap their yellow one up and get one.
It's heavy.
Maybe.
No, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Close.
Red rock. And that is all we wrote, folks. I believe they are done. A good sport. Jason Cam. able to have a cheerful end here to the A final, which Oakville, congratulations to Matt Hames, Scott Bailey, Steve Bailey, and Stu Card, for they are the Mitchell champs. They get to hold the Mitchell medal.
Let's call it a final. It is 7-2 Oakville over Evan. Evan really just never got out of the blocks on this. It seemed like
No, they
just
did not.
had
It seemed like every time they had a chance to get an end together, that Oakville had an answer for them.
All right, so thanks for watching, folks. We hope you enjoyed the finals of this 2023 Mitchell. We'll have a lot more Bonspiels coming up the rest of the year.
Thanks for having me, Roger.
Yep. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching.